Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
What's up, y'all? Welcome in, welcome in. Comment, comment. Let me know I can see you. Pammy Poo. Pammy Poo. What's up with you? Rise, rise. She out here. Hey, Kevin and Lacey. Peace, peace. Miss Ride out. Peace, peace. North Bama. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Hang on. North Bama Cinema. North Bama Cinema. What's up with it? Triple Nine Spoken. Say, hey, Kevin and Lacey. What's up? What's up? About to share some thoughts on the true Saga, but nobody uh, personally is being targeted. So please let me share my thoughts without any ridiculous comments. You know how it often gets. Come on in, guys. Come on in. We just vibing, y'all. Y'all can talk to me. Y'all can say stuff. You know how it go. Thank you, Shiati. She said we look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tawanda. She says hello, beautiful couple.
Hello, Tawanda.
Rise to you. How you doing? Hey, sis and bro, my eyes looking alike. Wait, see, they always do this too. I really trying to fix that. 'Cause my eyes are small, okay? And I try to like focus up here too, because if I focus up here, they all red as shit. So focus.
That's funny.
I was like, damn. Man, thank you so much, Shashi. Out to you. Your messages be so clear and you're very respectful. Never knew how funny you were in your last couple of YouTube videos. I appreciate that. Means a lot. So, yeah, you're right. My Robert always be like, bro, you need to let them people see you, bro. You funny as hell, bro. But I don't know, man. I
You are
never,
too funny. You're a character.
I never really used social media for my personality though. Because it started off with my teaching, I just taught, and so I just kind of never shown like all those different aspects of myself. But I'm pretty sure, meaning you guys have so many different skills and talents that you never shown before too. You can sound like someone to the T. Yeah, I can do impersonations.
Use the two together, a little comedy.
Now, I always do. If you come to my shows, you get that. If you come to my shows, you will laugh, you will cry. It'll be like what you guys likely experience on the other side of the screen, except you'll be able to see me. So you only got like half of it. But when I want to teach, I can go in. I think I don't have to say that, right?
No, you don't.
Oh, that's
You could go in. The ones that follow, they know what's up, huh? They know
right.
what's
That's
up.
what it felt. I felt like I was preaching to the choir. Like, wow, I didn't say that. Yeah, let's see, funny for real too. Meek don't stand a chance. Meek,
Meek is funny.
mm-hmm. Funny as crap, boy.
He's a character.
Mm-hmm.
I try my best to get it on camera, but he know when you filming, so he get real professional when the camera turn on.
Facts. I'm just giving it a minute, man, because we're gonna hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Uh, yes, you can definitely teach. You dissect every word. Oh, thank you so much. Speaking of dissecting every word, I'm gonna be doing a teaching in the rise. I'm gonna start doing a teaching every rise on something. Okay. Tomorrow it'll be exactly what I'm doing, rising from hell, which is the root chakra. So we're gonna talk about that, and we'll have some great conversations around that. So if you up around 7 in the morning, tune in, tune in. Terry Dial, what's up with it, fam? Good morning, legend. Good morning, gorgeous. Peace to you. Double tap the screen to like. That's dope. Can you do that? Well, I guess I can do it. Can I? That's dope. That's all you got to do is double tap the screen. I always go all the way out and then do it and come
Yeah,
back
me
in.
too. I didn't know you could do that.
Learn something
Well,
new every day. Peace, Heather Stanley from Myrtle Beach. Welcome in, welcome in. If y'all new in here, because it's always a tendency that somebody new, um, saying you check comment you new if you're new. Anybody who's new, who's unfamiliar. I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's fine. Sure, if there was a problem, she would have talked to me. Only because you're not on StreamYard right now. Um, what are you saying?
I think that's related to the double tap to like
Oh, okay, okay,
on your phone. You can only do it, I guess.
okay. Got you. That makes sense. You knew. Okay, a couple people knew. Okay, peace to y'all. Welcome in. Well, you're coming in on something you know nothing about. Okay, but I want to share these thoughts. Not particularly with you, but you'll be here to hear it, get a part of it. They're with a certain sector that I've been investing 2 years into. Um, I ain't even going to make it clear what the reason is I was invested in this sector, okay? I just want to say, um, I got to thinking, right? It's like, what is it about this thing that has people so glued to it, right? What is it about it? People leave it, come back. Uh, it can be overwhelming at times. Uh, what has us glued to this saga? And listen, guys, if you in the saga, you know I'm not playing. It's as if we know each other. It's as if it's been one hell of a ride. A lot of ups and downs. We've been going at it. If I remove all the emotion away and uh why it has such a hold on us, I should say. I'm gonna say this: we're gonna remove emotion from it. I think we missed, or we're missing, an amazing opportunity for us to come together and do something positive. Um, I think that so much has been said and done. It's created so many negative emotions. When people decide to walk away, they walk away. But rarely do we interact with each other on an emotional level, get to know each other to such depths, um, to such a degree. A large group of people like this just coming together over a topic, over a disagreement, um, whether you were close to it or not, we were invested. As y'all can see, the true saga is really no longer about um, did he do it, did he not do it, right? Did he do it? Here we go. It ain't about did he, okay?
I tried. That's
Did he do it? Did he not do it? Right? Everybody got an opinion, man. You think my hat goofy?
Dang.
Oh, no,
That's
that's okay. Say yeah. Well, then show me your hat, man. What kind of hats do you wear? This right here is a kufi, more of a cultural style hat. Hang on, be that.
Cancer said they trying to be serious. You're just a natural comedian.
Mhm.
I said, Cancer said I'm trying to be serious. You're just a natural comedian. Dark Eyes said I've got a beat up ball hat and a black newsboy hat.
You said what?
I said Dark Eyes Entertainment said I've got a beat up ball hat and a black newsboy hat. The person that said that was good. That's the hat.
Now, bro, I want to get you good and comfortable. You got a beat up ball hat. What's the team? What's the team? On the ball hat? Is it a baseball hat? Uh, football, basketball? What kind of ball hat? Ball hat? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Wicked Redhead. So thank you for showing women that it's never too late to change. Indeed, indeed. I was about to go live, but I ain't gonna be right here long. I just want to share some thoughts with y'all. Pimo, of course, guys, she's very much a part of the True Saga. She offers very, very great content, very intellectual. Love it, love it, love it. I just listened to one of your videos last night and actually gave you a shout out on a clip that you put in. Great, great, great. I can't get in, but I love y'all. You can't get in. You can't go live. Peace up or what up with it? I would say, hey Kevin, Queen, Jamie. Well, this is Lacey. The hater you upper echelon. I hope you're doing well. I'm about to share some thoughts, man. I would love to hear your take on it. Just thinking about what has us so glued to this Latrue saga. and the toll it's taken on all of us, regardless of what's been going on, bro. You look lit. I can't wait to get off. Uh, Steph, look at me. I still look I still look high. Look,
Hey, Upper.
I still look high, huh? Look, cause it's like I'm just chilling back, right?
Right.
Let's see. I'm black. I'm blickety blickety and I'm black, y'all. Uh 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 Dark Eyes Entertainment says I like your energy. Y'all are sweet together. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm behind the comments. My bad. They're both so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Nah, but that's another good thing. She has so many supporters and I love it. Me too. Me too, man. Thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. Now you look how you ah boy.
Hey.
That's cold blooded. Dang, Uncle. I'm gonna get on up, man. It's right. It's over. The cat's out the bag. He's amazing, actually. He's in there having a good sleep and, hopefully sweet dreams. Oh, just good vibes, Pmo. You know how it is. Just good vibes. Mr. Kevin Wesley in Queens. You stand on business. Much respect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you are. Now listen, we ain't about to be confirming nothing out here, at least saying, all right, we're not about to be confirming nothing either way, one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Leave it to the people who speculate. That to just let it be something that they just remain curious about. We don't need to be settling nothing out here. Okay, okay. I'm okay with you saying you look high, but saying I am high, too far. We're gonna have to cut that off right there. Can't go that far. There's a little bit of nature's medicine, nothing wrong with it. Edibles, want to feel that so badly, but my husband thinks I'm crazy. That's funny. He is doing well, the kindest. Thank you.
Very good.
Hmm. Thanks for the shout out energy, bro. All day, all day. All right, so my thoughts on this saga, right? A lot's been said, lots been done. We've witnessed, oh man, I've witnessed more toxicity in this saga than I've probably seen in my life, in my lifetime. Since you feeling good, I got a joke for you. What you call a cow with no legs? I swear. Now listen, I think I heard this, so pardon me now. I'll be with the program. It's gonna have to be ground something. Ground beef. Ground beef. I got one for you, Upper. Um, and you can just say, tell me if you don't know. What did the left eye say to the right eye? Okay. What the left eye say to the right eye? Yeah, I got you. I got you on that. You got to just deductive reasoning. Let me see here. Cow with no legs. Oh, okay. But I've seen more toxicity in this saga than I've seen in my whole entire life. Things said, things done, crazy so much it be hard to sleep at night from just some things you witnessed. Not always things said to you either. You know what I mean? She said you always be right. The hypocrite. Yeah, hang on. The hypnotic hypothesis of the hippopotamus walks sideways. No.
Daddy. I'm looking like, what in the heck is that? You actually read it too. I was on the second word, like, no, I'm not doing that. I
That's
am not doing
that's not what.
that.
That's funny as crap. But that's not what he said. That's not what he said, yo. I'm waiting for Upper to be like, man, now you got to tell me.
That was funny.
You ain't gonna be able to make this a serious lie. It ain't gotta be. I just think that I think you will understand what I'm saying. Upper. What the left I say to the right. Now you gotta say, I don't know. Tell me.
And Cancer, thank you. Yes, he's doing really, really well. I'm super, super proud. He's sitting up, and that just woo, made me super excited.
Look, she got it too. Between me and you, something smells. All right, all right, all right. Come on, yeah, you can't see this is a good look. This man is married to another woman, several older kids. One thing I can say, no one is above God. This dude is hilarious. Mm. What's the topic? Relationships? Not necessarily. Well, it is not romantic relationship, but you Googled it. Oh, okay, okay. I figured you might have heard it somewhere. I heard it a couple years ago. I always thought it was funny. That's funny as hell. Popped in late. You're not late. You're not late. I ain't even really got started yet. I don't know if you're familiar with the Truth Saga. That's what I'm talking about. It's a situation about my brother, a whole disagreement around his divorce, and it has had so many people glued to it for so long, and it amazes me because I've never seen anything like it, never felt anything like it. It's crazier than the craziest movie I ever saw. If we could recreate this in a way to where nobody was truly affected, we could make billions of dollars. People wake up every day and go from video to video to video to video to hear more about what's going on in these people's lives, what they're arguing about, what's the dispute about this time, who's against another person this time, what new has came out, who's lying, is it the truth? Is that really true? You think that's true? This person is doing that? You think it's true? This person really ain't got no leg and hop around barking out? And you think it's true? This person really fell and gravy poured out their leg? Do you think it's true that peace, bro? What's up with it? What's up with it? Don't know who to believe about what. Be having whole ideas about somebody and then finally find out the shit that you heard about them ain't true. It's just crazy, crazy. I'm talking about deep, okay? And I was thinking about it today. I was like, this shit is like a toxic relationship. That's what this is like. You see a toxic relationship, right?
Mhm.
You're like, why they stay together? They be fighting and tussling, everything, to
Mhm.
right back
Yeah.
and forth. They get right back together, right?
Mhm.
This is why somebody gotta have the last word. Somebody gotta win. Somebody gotta have it their way. Somebody gotta. It's nasty work. Feels like a 2 year long toxic relationship. What they eat, whose hair won't grow on the left, whose eyebrow. Chad, did you fire up for something?
She a whole fool.
It's the betrayal saga at this point. It's always something right up or what's gonna happen next. This shit is more exciting than uh from. This shit is like from. And if you seen from.
Mhm.
You seen from, right?
Mhm.
Anybody seen from? From is a horror, it's a good ass show. All right. If you ever see from, without even giving you the narrative of it, right? Or the plot, it's a show that every episode makes you more freaking confused than you were the previous episode. And the way most movies or shows are, the longer you watch them, the more you understand. Okay. This particular show, the more you watch it, the more confused you get. It never makes any damn sense, but some kind of way you have to see the next episode. You ever saw this show From? Check it out, man. Peace to you, Bella. Uh, you become an extension of what you're attracted to, right? Absolutely. It's true. Send your supporters to our agent sending supporters to you. You both are positive, uplifting, and smart. Indeed. Of course, guys, please always subscribe and support my brother, my sister, my sisters. Um, the Truth, my brother's page. Many of you, of course, you guys, if you don't know the truth, I don't know where you've been on Beyonce's internet. Uh, Also known as the Truth's internet. You got Meet the Fosters, or you type in Latoya Fosters, I think it's Meet the Fosters, and then Real Spill with Dawn. Yeah, Kevin Mister is listening. Please spit some knowledge. What is from stream? Is that from comes on
I think that's Prime Video where we watch
Prime
it.
Prime Video? Good as hell upper. It's about this. It's like, so say you driving on the road, right? And all of a sudden there's a big tree in the road. A tree is so large you can't get around it, so you got to go back. You drive back only to come across that tree again. You drive back a couple miles through a town, coming back to that same tree. You realize there's no detours. So you finally stop into that town and find out you probably never leaving this town again. How you end up here, nobody knows. You can end up here from any place in the world. This person's from this place, this person's from that place. Um, and in this place, there's these monsters, but they look like humans. They come out only at night, and you cannot kill them. And the people who are trapped there are kind of like their food, and they're trying to survive these things. But so many weird things happen. You have no clue what's going on. You don't know if it's a monster movie, if it's some type of government experiment movie. You don't know if it's like some type of spirit movie. You confused as hell. It keeps you so confused. But each episode it grabs a hold of you. Okay, I'm currently on season 3. It's really good. Absolutely right. That shit is crazy. It's and each character, man, you can see the change in them from being in this type of environment. Um, People on episode 1, they look very different from themselves on episode 2 because now they've been living in this place for a while. People have betrayed each other. People have all in the means of survival, and most of it happens when their back is against the wall, when they're in fear, when they are angry, um, when they themselves feel betrayed. It's an amazing, amazing show. Anybody watched well, matter of fact, I'm gonna get to that one. Remind me to talk about Jamie Foxx. All right. Thank you so much, Lee. Thank you so much, Lee Saint. Hold on. There we go. Thank you so much. Uh, so confusing, man. And some relationships would be like that. You like, what is their problem? I'm trying to talk to them. I'm trying to, you don't want to leave it. You feel like, am I doing my all? Is there something else I can do or say? Um, Sometimes there's a glimmer of hope. Sometimes the problem is you for even thinking that something could change. But if you guys think about this, 2 years of getting to know everyone involved, 2 years of relationship building, whether it was on the back end or the front end. I know you guys. I feel like I know you guys. I see you guys' comments, and I ain't familiar with your face at all, but the name, your talking style, kind of what your opinion's gonna be. I can see a lot into you. I feel like we know each other. Um, but this is like a terrible, terrible, toxic relationship. Uh, Constantly, your emotions just it's like a roller coaster. It's crazy. I think that's why we all glued to it. It feel like we all feel like I'm breaking up with y'all. And that's unfortunately that's what I'm doing. We gotta end it. I wanna say I thank all of you guys for all the effort you put in um, on weighing your opinions on behalf of my brother. I love him so much, and I love y'all for what y'all did for him, regardless of where you guys stand now. It's been so much confusion going on. I'm sure um, it'll continue to be. I'm gonna start calling Nate Agent Smith because this is definitely the Matrix. It's some foreign, it's some Twilight Zone. I keep calling it. It's beyond me. So I really like y'all. I really like. I go listen to y'all. All of that. Y'all, yeah. It's while it is terrible, but it has its good side too. Um, but this why black people can't have shit. This is why we can't have shit. We put 2 years into something that could have been full of precious jewels for the people coming up in the future. Um, and while we failed at that, we could have tried to maintain a healthy relationship some form of way or create something from this in a way that could be productive. Um, and then the saddest part of all is like when people be like, "Yo, I'm done with it," they walk away completely from all of it. And that's what I mean. After 2 years of dialogue, 2 years of time put in, it's like, fuck that shit, I'm out. I mean, it felt like that to me because I was truly emotionally invested. It was almost like I felt like I was in a damn courtroom. It felt that real, even though it was just on YouTube online. It felt real. Hearing you guys' opinions to the negative about my brother drove me up a wall because I know him. I grew up with him. I think about this whole thing and like how it all came to an end, and we realized he was in fact innocent all along, and we are still criticized for defending him. And it makes it so crazy because you would think they would say, "Well, damn, I get it. He was innocent. I respect y'all. I understand what you was doing now. You guys were right, but we can't even get that." And a lot of times, like when you're in a relationship where people don't give you validation or credit for nothing you do, you think you just get up and leave them people. You think you can just be like, well, that I know my value, I'm out. But it's something in us, yo, that makes us want to earn this person's validation and make you want to earn this person's approval. And I think we got to cut that out. I think when somebody doesn't see your magic and see your contribution, you should consider moving away because they don't value it or they don't understand it, rather. Even in light of understanding he was innocent, we still are looked at negatively for speaking up on his behalf. And to me, that's crazy. And people may say, well, something went on in that house. The initial accusation, we were correct in that. It was wrong. There's no need to argue the rest. We were right in what we were talking about. But I'll always be grateful, and I'll always wish that more could have came of it too. This wasn't my baby. This was manifested as a result of a horrible accusation that took place. Now I've had a baby before, a thing I started before, and when I had to put that down or decided to put that down, that felt like a failure. It kind of feels the same way, but this ain't my baby. But I'm so invested in it. I wanted to see people grow and change and learn from their ways, and me learn from mine too. I'll definitely keep your family in prayer. Your anger and support. Ex girl, she has a hand, and it's still, I wouldn't doubt it. Can you please check my last question on the chat? Yeah, hang on. I'm Haitian. I used to get a lot of knowledge from you uh, through the conversion of religion. I guess, man, it's I think you, man. Can you break down God's and your prosperity of God's? I can on a different live. I certainly can. I most definitely can. I'm actually going to be getting into that, getting back into that. Um, so I certainly can. And thank you for supporting me for so long too. I hope you two have had a child. We have. He is so beautiful. He is so adorable. His name is Samik, means tall king. You hear that something is not going to end no matter what you do or say. Only God can fight this battle. So we can win the war. Facts. Your soul is deep. I see it in your eyes. Indeed. Indeed. I love to see him. He is the cutest. Thank you. Thank you so much. Robert family is our family. Thank y'all. Well, yeah, it feels like a toxic relationship. It feels like it's all coming to an end, and I gotta go find something else to do. Walk back outside, look at the light, be blinded by it because you've been in the house arguing for millennia about nothing. Don't even know what the hell he's arguing about no more. Walk outside like, oh, you ever argue with somebody for so long in a relationship? Y'all done said so many mean things. Now you forgot what the argument about. You mad about everything, but nothing at the same time. That's what this feel like. You look at peace and ready to move forward. I am. I now know that I've done all I can do, and that thought used to linger kind of in my head. It was kind of like an NFL player. Like, am I ready to retire? Do I still got some more to leave on the field? I left it all on the field the last couple of days. I left. They say put it on the floor. It's on the floor. It's like it gave me anxiety, and I think PTSD. You ain't lying.
All that.
You're not lying at all. I'm tired of y'all making me cry. I'm done. You don't know what you're gonna hear. You don't know what's gonna happen. You're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I was saying this to somebody the other day, right? Y'all remember Brick off Anchorman? Oh, but y'all should know. Oh, that's sweet. For the get in the spirit, man. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy some time. I swear that thought better not leave my mind. I love lamp. Okay, thank you. You brought me back. Y'all remember Brick, right? Brick off Anchorman. Thank you so much. Thank you, Uncle. Means a lot. Y'all remember the scene where they cracking, right? They outside, they cracking, and they was like where you get your soup from? The toilet store, and it was like whack. Everybody thought it was whack, and then the other team would crack, like number two, and eventually, as the crack fight kept going, Brick ended up on the other side with the other news team laughing at his own people, and they was like, "Brick, get back over here! What are you doing?" Because they was funnier. So he went over there. He went over there, was laughing with them. That's what this shit feel like. You like, oh shit, oh shit, oh. Oh, they speaking that shit. Oh shit, what the oh, they talking good. They real shit. Oh, And the crazy thing for me, I emotionally connected with anybody who was standing for my brother. Like, thank you so much. You know, so it's like a strong connection. Like, I don't know, it's like this is my family. They got our back. Thank y'all so much. It's like y'all came like angels out of nowhere, right? And then when they change, and maybe their opinion changes, whatever the case may be, but what it feel like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And it's crazy because the way it happens, it's just like it slowly leak out. Pause.
Mm.
It's like slowly, right? They say something, they say something, you be like, what the fuck was that? They were like, hey, I ain't gonna hold you, right? Then they slide that shit in there, right? Like, you were like, yo, what the fuck, what was that about? Why they say that? Well, I know that. Look, yeah. Pause. Is that from the Boondocks? Yeah. You know, Cameron then run that shit in the dirt. Pause. Pause. Pause, man. We run that in the dirt too. I'm right, elaborate, right, Rich. I'm telling you, yo, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Want me to sound like Gene? I ain't gonna do it. Um, but when their opinion change, because it's so crazy. Nobody ever just come out the blue and be like, yo, I can't stand it. It's always like a little testing of the waters, right? Like, I'm gonna say this, see what I'm feeling some type of way. I'm about to say something a little bit. And nobody really confronted right away either. They be like, you heard what such and such said? And then all of a sudden you start seeing lies and nobody will say the name, but they'll say something about it, right? And the person who said the shit, they don't like that shit. Yo, don't tiptoe around no motherfucker opinion. I know what the fuck you talking about. You just gotta have be careful. Use your social media connections. You do. Everyone's had the same motives and intentions. Gotta navigate this virtual stuff like the real world. You absolutely right, because we are in the real world. We peep real people. You don't become real because you logging on and shit. You see what I'm saying? So you absolutely right. But back to my comedy hour, okay? Somebody done said some slick shit. So you know some shit they ain't fucking with. They ain't fucking with a motherfucker no more. Well, I gotta let a motherfucker know. We not good, but I ain't gonna say it. I just want to let them know kind of. Or let people know. So I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say it. Well, I ain't gonna say it with my chest all the way. I'm gonna kind of say it a little bit. You feel me? A little dibble dabble. And I want them to hold the shit. I want them to know. I want them to know. But you don't want everybody. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. It's like I'm gonna say this little something. Everybody do hear it. I'm like, everybody just gotta be like, that's crazy though. What's up with it, Therese Simmons? Peace to you. I said, oh my God, this one on the screen is gorgeous. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Kiera is what that is.
Mhm.
That's a beautiful. I like the spelling. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And thank you, Gold Digger. I appreciate the compliment on my watch.
I'm getting too comfortable. Almost like I'm at home or something. So somebody else will grab the idea of the topic, and they'll start talking about it, right? Maybe they disagree or something. And so they'll say something similar, like something around the conversation. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, the other person make their video. Now they got to make their video. I mean, we just putting our shit in the atmosphere. It's YouTube, right?
Just put it in the atmosphere.
Everybody run from this channel. What they saying over there? Oh, shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shout out to 2K, yo. Person always mad that you been fucking with their opinion, though. Like, nah. Well, I ain't say your name. Nah, you said enough about it. The people know what you were saying because of what I had said earlier, but I didn't want nobody saying nothing about because I just want my opinion to be my opinion and nobody to tamper with it at all because that makes me feel some kind of way. You like, oh shit, my bad.
Hey,
And everybody else start talking about it in the comments. Everybody chiming in like, nah, fuck that. I think we had every right to say it. What the fuck? What's up? What's that about? Hey, come here. Let me talk to you. Let me see what you was talking about. Come here. You see what said some shit earlier? Come here. Let me holler at you. No disrespect, but come here. I just want to talk to you for a minute and see what exactly you had meant earlier when you had said, like, damn. Can't ask nobody nothing. They get mad. Can't say no difference of opinion. They mad. They fussing at the chat. You come in. Come in. You got agree. Get out of here. Mm-mm. We got quick thumbs. We got quick thumbs. You got to have quick eyes if you gonna have to see if you want to see it. We good. Now hang on. Let me get you. Let me set you straight. Okay. I mean, let me get you together. Ramisha Baldwin. You don't just walk up in the room yelling at everybody in the chat talking about what the hell he talking about. Now you sit down, make yourself comfortable, and if you have the time, you'll eventually grasp somewhat of what I'm saying. Okay. But damn it, don't come in here talking about what the hell he talking about. That's rude. Okay. I don't know who raised you. Go out and come back in.
the door.
Get out and come back. Go out and come back in.
Listen, this is the part where on my live, I'm always like, find a door, a chimney, a window, the nearest exit.
Right.
Just get on. However you need to get out.
Hmm.
Get it done.
They back. They good. Okay. I just got. That's why I got you. You just came in like kind of crazy though, like stomping them up, stomping. You came in like the Kool-Aid man.
Like the Kool-Aid,
Bloods and Crips at this point. You damn right, Chatty.
man.
I don't know what street to go down no more. I really don't. It's just like that. Because that's how this all started. I was listening for about 5 minutes, okay, yesterday, and she was dropping bombs. Articulated well, everything was on point. And I said, everything you just said made sense. Everything you said was on point. And I could tell by the way she said it, like, wonder why he said that. Oh, that's how you gonna say it. And she just moved on. I was like, she must have been saying something about me. So I went back and listened. I was like, okay. Okay. You know, it's like tongue in cheek and shit. You like, I don't know where to go. I don't think I can go. I don't know, man. Now I was looking at the comments. I'm like, you was on point with that. You ain't say nothing wrong. I look at the comments like, fuck yeah, what the fuck are you doing here? I was like, oh, I ain't good here. Oh, I swear to God. I was like, hey. Then you start saying certain names, you be like, oh, hell, I should have known. Like, let me roll on that. That's what you gotta do. You gotta watch the comments, see who you see active in there. You will know if it's can I walk through? Can I walk down this street? Can I walk down this block?
Right.
Because they gonna check you. What the fuck you doing around here? And he's supposed to be on this page. You're like, oh, I'm just breezing through. I gotta go through here to get to where I'm going. I ain't really trying to.
Right.
I just peeked in. Am I safe here? Right.
Hey,
It gets you up out of there. and then cuss you out and tell you to leave. Like you can do that now. They're talking shit to you. You got to stay in here, right? You know they're not just gonna be like moving on.
Right.
You know the next few minutes at least gonna be about you. So can I really leave if you gonna keep talking to me, motherfucker? Like get the fuck off my chat. I'm sick of you. That's why I always every time you talk, they still talking. You like you do you want me to leave or not? Do you want me to leave while you talking to me still? Like oh you want me to leave while you talking about me? Oh okay. Get out of here while I ain't finna leave out leave. I'm talking about you. Listen, get out.
I'm
You would
talking
have a
about
problem
you.
with it.
Listen.
You would have a problem with it if you wasn't in here. Why you on here anyway? It's mine. It's my platform.
That's the one. It's my platform. That's funny.
Sick of your ear. Your one ear bigger than the other. Then the insults keep coming. Absolutely.
Thank you, Leslie, too. I did
Yeah,
see
they
that.
block you before you finish typing too. And if you come up, they cut you off before you finish talking. Oh man, yo, it's so crazy. You guys still teach poly classes? We haven't in a little while. We do teach individuals that are looking to practice poly and but hadn't taught a class in a while. Not since Samiq Samiq was being made in the womb. Mm. Thank you, Tanya. Love y'all too. But for real though, we don't need merchant. We don't need we need don't mute me merchandise. We do, yo. Don't mute me. Don't shut me down. Don't mute me. Stop muting me, yo. Let a brother get his words out. Smack, but let him get his raps off, man. Let the man get his. How you gonna hear what I'm saying if you cutting me off? How we gonna have any type of understanding if you won't let me finish my thought? If you muting me every second, so frustrating. And then you think someone will have the ability to be able to articulate, and then they don't. So you voice your matter of opinion with someone you think can process that opinion, not find it offensive, and give you that actual thoughts back. But then you find out you just can't do that with everybody. So it's like you don't even know who you can give an opinion to anymore. You don't know if you can say, "Well, I disagree with what you're saying." You don't know if you can say that without this person acting some kind of way and the whole chat turning against you. It's just like a yo, yo, it's wild. We're supposed to share thoughts. You have an idea, I have an idea. Let's bring them together. Let's all come together with these ideas and see which one is the most which one makes the most sense. Let's not move by emotion. Let's move by corporate thoughts and ideas and perspectives. But you can have everybody in the damn chat telling one person, "Hey, you wrong about this. Hey, calm down. Get off live. Ain't no reason to be on live. Ain't a big deal. Talk about it on the back end. Talk about it on the back end, yo. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm up here now. I don't know why I feel like I'm looking down because that your comments down, right? Get off live, man. They're not. I'm sure it was a misunderstanding. Please don't do this. No, let me get my thoughts off. They may not be the right thoughts because it was a misunderstanding. You have to get off so you can collect your thoughts. I didn't mean it that way first. Please don't do this. Nah, bump that. You should have. I'm gonna mute you because I gotta say this. No, no, no. I gotta no. I'm saying get down so we can talk. No, 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 no. Fuck that. No, fuck you. No, no. Go ahead then. Go ahead. Get your misunderstanding off. Go ahead. it's not. It's not gonna happen. And everybody be saying, yo, chill. You really tripping on this one. They didn't mean it like that. You really own one, bro, ma'am. Please log off. Hey, check your phone. Check your best. I've been trying to call you. Look, just look at your phone real quick. Check your phone. You embarrassing yourself. Please stop. Let it do it to you. Trust everybody trying to tell you, no, no, no. I'm all emotional. Everybody, don't call me, man. I'm live. Don't call me. I was just watching this shit. Like, oh, what's happening over here? Oh, they crazy. Oh, this live is popping. Ooh. No, we're not, Miss J.
What you trying to say? No, I'm just playing. I hear it all the time. It's all good. Tell Kev to stop cooking all the time. Tell him to stop throwing down in the kitchen the way he's throwing down. Y'all wouldn't have to worry about suspecting that we expecting. Okay. I don't have nothing to do
It
with
ain't got
that.
nothing to do with
I
that.
can't resist eating his good cooking.
Mm-mm.
It just is what it is.
It ain't got nothing to do with that. When you're making a baby, it's your skin glow. You know, y'all just
Oh, so I still got
it's a
my dewiness
glorious.
still.
Yeah, pregnant lady is a glorious sight to behold.
That's cool.
You
I'll
say
take
you a
that.
child, you like that. No, thank you, but no. Girl, you think so, but no, sugar. I just been keeping up my skin regimen, that's all.
No, you're fine, Miss J. I was just being funny. I get asked that question a lot. No offense taken. It's all good.
But it's like the end of a toxic relationship. And I'm gonna miss many of y'all. I really am. And to the ones of you that I'm cool with and we already cool, we cool. Not no change. But no new friends. I'm done. I think, I'm not sure, but I think if we haven't already gotten familiar, I think I'm done. Walk away. Knowing that I've done my work for my bro, I've had his back, uh, I did my part. I do wish you guys so much success in your channels. I don't know. I mean, you may continue on this, you may do something different, but I really want you guys to do great things. And I will still be in support, though. I'm not saying I ain't supporting. So I'm gonna go from being a creator in the true soccer to just being a viewer, okay? Because this shit is entertaining. This shit is entertaining. It's and I don't mean in a good way. I gotta see what happens next. I gotta follow the stories. I gotta see how y'all's life turns out, how y'all develop. Uh, I'm intrigued. I'm curious. Kevin, what are you cooking? What are you guys cooking for Christmas? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't know yet. I ain't even giving it any thought, to be honest with you. It really is. I would definitely stand in the gap for my siblings. You did your part. Thank you so much. And we all did. We done went through it, y'all. Um, Hughes boys, the man, end of the road. Yeah. Hmm. But then at the end of the road, I'm just going from being a contributor to it to being a bush watcher. Okay, so I'm still observing, but I'm done uh, sticking my toe in the water. Thank you so much, Deborah. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done sticking my toe in the water, family. I'm done disturbing the water. Let's talk about this real quick. Jamie Foxx. Have y'all seen the Jamie Foxx uh doc- documentary thing or whatever on Netflix? Stand up comedy, kind of like stand up comedy. He's talking about his near-death experience and stuff like that? Have y'all saw it? Okay, Joanne said, yeah, listen, y'all. I wanted to, I wish I could review that from beginning to end. That was absolutely amazing. If you haven't saw it, man, it made me cry 2 or 3 times. It is so touching, so amazing. People have been saying it's not funny. I don't think it was meant to be.
Mhm.
The parts that were funny, few parts, but I think he was more so being vulnerable, and it was beautiful to see.
Mhm.
I think Jamie Foxx is one of the most talented people on the face of the planet. Him, Eddie Murphy, Chris Brown's hella talented. Um, there's so many people who just have multiple talents, right? Um, his daughter, oh my God, yo, is she not a ball of just magic? His baby daughter, oh my God, yo, you cried, Kevin. Boy, listen. I mean, Justice, the girl right here, Justice, listen. When he had his daughter playing the guitar, and he was like, play, baby, play, baby,
Yeah.
play. Man,
Mhm.
you talking about black excellence? Jamie's hella talented. You see what I'm saying? So I know what he was feeling in that moment, baby. Let them see you. Let them hear you. Play, baby. Let them. Because he said he was in a coma, right? And they was worried about his life for like 15 days because his vitals was out of whack, right? And his daughter snuck into his room with the guitar and she played it, right? And he said it brought him back. His vitals began to lower. It brought him back. And I think that he was wanting to feel or wanting at least the music to sound like what he heard when it woke him out of that coma. It was special to him. He said he believed that God is in that guitar. And he cried then after throughout the whole, he could barely make it through. You cried, Janet. If you cried, type in one if you cried. I think many people cried. Um, I saw a whole new talent in Jamie Foxx. I don't think I've seen in many people. Look at all those ones. It's very emotional. Jamie Foxx is so damn talented. I don't know if it's anything the brother can't do. So he wasn't full of jokes this time. Obviously, you guys know he can sing. He wasn't full of impersonations. He wasn't jumping all around the stage being whined, none of that. It was his narration skills, his storytelling ability. The way he went about telling the stories, man, was unreal. I would pause it and be like, Lacey, he could have just simply said this, and he said this instead.
Mhm.
He thought about this. Example, they couldn't find out what was wrong with him the first time they rushed him to the hospital, right? And so he's getting sick again. And his friends around him, his help around him didn't know what to do. Obviously, they know he needs help, but they don't. They're confused because they gave him a cortisone shot. That was funny. He said, "I get it 5 stars." That shit was funny right there.
Mhm.
Um, he said, "Because what is even that? What?"
Mhm.
But he ended up still getting, feeling really bad. And his sister sees him and says, "That's not my brother." Right? She's like, "I know he needs to go to the hospital now." So she gets him. She takes him to the hospital, Piedmont Hospital, and she says, "We're going to go in there because I believe there's an angel in there." Right? And I love the way he shares his story from his point of view because obviously he's a very religious or spiritual guy. And to him, it just to me showed how much more special that moment was simply because angels were perceived to be in the building. And I thought about that. I paused and I said, Lacey, a person who didn't share or who didn't have a belief system would simply say they got some good doctors in there. But I could tell the way he shared that is that was more special to him simply because of how he saw it through his lens. He went on to say a sister took him into the hospital, and he said they came and gave heard some very bad news about her big brother. And the way he said that was like I could see the image in my mind of his sister talking to the doctors, hearing this negative information. And I paused it. I said to Lacey, he could have shared that from his perspective. He's in the waiting room, waiting to hear back, don't know what's going to happen. All of a sudden, his sister comes up and tells him, blah, blah, blah. But instead, he shared it from a standpoint of he's her big brother.
Mhm.
And so it brings you into this moment where you're like, she's worried about losing her big brother. I could feel her pain. But I'm looking at him tell the story. He's amazing, yo. He's brilliant. Um, I'm always pausing shit. Huh? I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause some shit now. It's just like we doing a review. Okay, like when I do my reaction videos, don't go to the movies with me. I'm gonna pause and stand up and be like, "Y'all see that right there? Sit down, Kevin. Goddamn. Listen, no, did you see that? Look at the clock. That's symbolism right there. Nah, I don't want to hear that.
When you watch something with Kev, he has so much ability to see so many things. Like you might be a real baseline person that's just watching the movie, the entertainment, who's doing what, but Kevin notice the time on the clock that add up to three, that add up to nine, that add up to 12, the colors that the people have on, and the symbolism behind the colors, the checkerboard floor. Like you, like he teaches you a different way to see, and it is crazy because after you get the knowledge, now you can't help but notice watching a movie. Now you almost see shows and movies in layers. So it's pretty dope, actually.
Thank
It's
you, baby.
pretty dope. So I was, in the beginning, I still, we pausing. What happened? Did you
Hmm.
see the time on the clock? I know I said we're gonna pause it no more, but look at this. And I was just like, we gonna watch the movie. But eventually I was like, you know what? There's some real stuff going on here. He really, and that's okay. I'm like, now I'm over here getting excited. Did you see the time on the clock, babe? Did you see the time?
Hmm. Maybe on point though, right?
It's always on point.
Hey, Kimberly, I understand, sweetie. No, no love lost. I'm not that observant. Right. Some people don't see multiple levels like that. Some people just enjoy the movie. Some people complain about the acting, um, and they can follow the narrative. I can see all of it. I can see the symbolism. I can see the story that elites are meant to see. Okay, well, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, we don't want nobody in a suits showing up at my door, but I know exactly what they're communicating between each other based on the images that come across those screens, the words that's being said. It's crazy. That would drive me crazy, Joanne. Well, they don't go to the movies with me. So you're gifted. Thank you so much. And somebody said something. I want to say something about it's a Virgo thing. It's true. I think so. Will Kevin tell you how the story ends?
He does make a lot of predictions that pan out. I would say sometimes tell you how the story ends, but it's more like, the color of this person's shirt is this, it means this, so they're going to be the protagonist or they're going to be the hero of the story and
Mhm.
that kind of thing. And that's always accurate.
Their names give it away sometimes too. Name meanings, things like that. I can tell a lot about a person by about a character by because if someone's writing a show, the writer is thinking they're gonna name this person this because and sometimes writers will be like, I'm trying to figure this character out. How's he gonna act? And
Right.
so they'll give him a name, look the name up, and then embody that character in the meaning of the name. So all these things are different aids and tools that help people write. Mostly it's built off symbolism. And so I've studied that stuff for years. And so I'm able to tell a lot about a character just simply, right, honestly, almost instantly. And so I'm rarely wrong. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
But
very true.
if
Very
I
true.
know how a movie ends, I don't tell how it ends. I enjoy the movie. But I was saying I paused it right, and I was telling Lacey about how he said that. You know, that she got this bad news, terrible news about her big brother.
Mhm.
I thought it was powerful how he made me feel. The image I saw in my head was his sister, not him. I just thought that was brilliant because and then he's telling when the news that they got was they're gonna have to go inside of his head um and see what was going on. And his sister says, "You ain't gonna find nothing. You can go inside his head, but you ain't gonna find nothing." Doctor said, "What you mean?" And she says, "Have you seen the size of his head?" Like she was joking to keep from crying, you know. But then he said, anyway, when the moral of the story is when once it all came out, you could tell he saw his sister as someone greater than just someone who took him to the hospital.
Mhm.
While she didn't perform any surgery or anything like that, um, he saw her as someone special. He called her 4'11", pure love. She simply took him to the hospital, but the amount of his love he put in it, his spiritual beliefs made her so spiritual, made her so special to him. It was so powerful. It shows that when we're in times of need like that, we value the slightest contribution. Man, she got him to the hospital, and he wants his life, and he'll always hold her in high regard because of that. It's so crazy, and I know that feeling because I've had a couple of surgeries in my life. They do make you see life totally differently. Um, he talked about that. I related 100% to that. I thought about how crazy could you make that one comment about monkeys. Um,
Oh, I'm
um,
sorry.
no, you okay? What was that?
That you had your share of surgeries.
Right, and so I was saying to Lacey, like, man, I can't stand getting old. She like, what you mean? I said, you see Jamie Foxx? Like, I paused it again.
After this, I made it a mental note. I said, you know what? When we sit down, I'm gonna make sure I hide the remote. I'm like, I'll forget them next time. We gonna watch this from beginning to
I like,
end.
you see Jamie Foxx? You see how he look older, right? He looks that's not the young Jamie Foxx we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? It's not the recent Jamie Foxx because I guess I saw him in a movie, so of course
Mhm.
they still gonna use a lot of makeup and stuff like that. But seeing this version of Jamie Foxx, it makes me feel older. And looking at all of these celebrities make me feel older because I grew up with them when they were young. And I don't see my face all day. I don't see my grays, so I live in my skin. And I don't feel old. I don't feel old. And so when I see them look old, it reminds me that I'm old. And then seeing Jamie move a little bit differently due to the stroke that he had, because he had to go through a whole rehabilitation thing. So he's just not quite the same Jamie Foxx. To see him move totally different kind of made me think about life, how I saw other older men growing up with, I guess you want to call it, some type of aftermath from the stroke, certain shakes, certain jitters, and things like that from the stroke. I've seen people like that growing up, older people. And you see people as older people, and they're an older person, they're wise, you respect them for being old, but you kind of forget that they was once young and they could have been talented. They could have been out of this world talented, right? And so I'm looking at Jamie Foxx and I'm like, if you didn't have what we have of him, you never know he all the stuff that he could do. You know what I mean? Because of course, um, what he's now gone through, you can just see it on him. You can definitely tell that he's had a stroke. Um, but Jamie Foxx can dance too, can't he?
Mhm.
I don't think I'm familiar with him dancing, but he actually can dance too. Um, but man, that show that it was so good. It
It
was so
was.
good, y'all.
It's really, really good.
I think I'll mess around and watch it again too. Not tonight. I will. But y'all should watch it, man. If y'all watch it, if y'all do watch it, next time I'm live, you can just tell me that you watched it. I ask you what you thought of it or whatever. But I hate that people think it should have been just funny because it was everything. It was a perfect. It was perfect. Um,
I agree.
but what I love mostly about it was his vulnerability.
Hmm.
There was one part I paused it. I had
Stop telling him you fall in like he be falling back.
Kevin, my hero is my dad. That's amazing. I love the clone jokes. Hilarious. You can see the contempt in his face, in his lips when he was playing the piano. He was like, I know after this series come out, they still gonna be saying I'm a clone.
Right. And they
When
are.
when somebody make this face, they've had a fucking enough of y'all. Okay,
And they
that's the face
are.
I get with y'all. That's the face I get with y'all on here. Like not y'all personally, but with y'all, the True Saga, everybody in this entirety, they're going back and forth. They said they're gonna say I'm a clone because he know no matter what he say, he gonna get that the rest of his life. He said I took a picture on a boat waving. They said I was a clone. Said that, and I know it's frustration. I know it, and it hit me right. Actors, they're not used to social media either. We all got introduced to it at the same time. So Jamie Foxx not used to looking online and seeing him being like talked about in this way like that. So he's like, why everybody keep calling me a damn clone? He said, that face says it all, yo.
And it does.
I'm a clone. That shit was funny. But I was gonna say what I like mostly about it though was his vulnerability. And I was saying that at one point I had paused it, right? Um, I had paused it and I had said, you think he's acting or you think he's serious? He had said, this is one part he's about to share another story, right? And he wanting to get through it. And he go, sure, Jesus, help me please. And he just was like, I sound like he's about to break down crying. And everybody just, you could tell that everybody was moved by it. And I was like, do you think he planned it? Because his Wanda character, I can remember when he was emotional as the Wanda character, he was about to clap like, and it kind of looked like the same type of that leg kind of like the same mannerism from Jamie Foxx. So it's like a uh they're gonna use that shit.
That's funny.
Ooh, I'm about to be gay as hell because they don't stop.
Don't come for him, y'all. He is telling a story.
Jamie Foxx do that. Y'all know he do that. So I thought that was the same, right? So I was like, I wonder because you're gonna practice your performance, right? You're performing. So it's not like he's lying to us, trying to manipulate our emotions. He is performing, right? He practices backstage. But I'm wondering, is he really like? Because there's parts he talks, he'll be like, um, my vitals, and all of a sudden you see the vitals in the background. So it's performance, it's performance. But I wonder if he's really emotional during the performance, and this is unplanned because it sure enough felt real. And if it wasn't real and it's all performance, he's the greatest actor on the face of the damn planet. And that's what made me break down crying is when he told his daughter to play, he was like, play, 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 play. I busted out crying. I said, "Oh my God, he meant that shit. He meant that, yo. He's not acting." And I knew at that moment he's not acting. He meant that. He wants his baby to play her heart out. He wants the world to see her, truly, truly see her. He wants her to know who she is. You can tell by the way she dresses, the way her hair grows. She's probably not that self confident, but that girl is beautiful. Her magic is absolutely a sight to behold. And I know he wants her to see herself like he sees her. I was telling Lacey, I said his other daughter's beautiful, but I love that daughter. She is gorgeous. I
Hmm.
see her like a father would see his child. She's just adorable.
Hmm.
She's beautiful, y'all.
Yeah, I think so too.
The song they played, them singing together, all that was crazy. And I thought about it. I paused it again on this one part. I did. I had paused it again, and I said, um, what I say? Like
Um,
that's how I paused it several times. How will you know what I'm talking about, right?
I would hope
Um,
we're going in, well, I guess not. I was gonna say chronological order, but
nah, I'm all over the place.
okay.
What's one you can think of?
Um, you're still talking about him crying, right?
I was talking about me bursting out crying. I was saying, mm,
I think that was the part though, because you that during that part you paused it because you said that you wanted him he wanted his daughter to be seen, and right after you said that, Jamie was like, "Let him see your
he
talent," and
did,
you
yeah.
paused it and was
That's what
like,
made me
I
cry.
just said
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I was like, oh, because I feel like I can feel
that.
energy of other people. I feel like I'm very highly empathic. This could be all in my damn head, but I definitely do feel like I feel other people's feelings. That could be my own damn feelings, but I feel like I'm feeling the exact feelings that the person's feeling at that moment. Okay. Um, and I said he means that he wants her to show herself. He wants her to be seen. And he said, let him see you, baby. Let it see it. Let him see you. And I was just like, oh,
Hmm.
wow. It was like confirmation.
Hmm.
But it was gonna be related to that. It'll come back to me. Kimberly said she loves your locks.
Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. Thank you
Um,
very much.
but the show was so damn
Oh,
good,
good.
y'all.
My thing is, I don't understand why. I mean, yes, it is a comedy show, but considering everything that he went through, why expect it to be overly humorous? You know what I mean? Like, people, this is one of the first times that you see him back out on stage. So naturally, most of the world will have questions. How are you? What happened? There's so many things that people didn't have,
Mm,
clarity for.
mm,
So anybody in their right mind would do a performance explaining that. So it's kind of like to have a negative opinion about it because it wasn't funny enough. It's just kind of why would you expect it to? Considering.
right. I mean, I think they're probably thinking he is a comedian. I don't know if it was labeled as a comedy show or stand up, but I say, let's say when he first came out, he came out to music dancing. You know what I mean? I forget. I'm on a new level.
Yeah.
I'm on a new level.
Hmm.
I'm on a new level. And he out there, well,
He was out there getting it. Yeah, he was out there doing his thing.
he's so happy to be alive. I could feel it,
Yeah.
yo. He's like, yo,
And
I'm here,
crying and
yeah,
crying the
crying.
whole
Because
time.
I almost died before. I almost died twice. You be so happy to have your life, yo.
Yeah.
You see the world totally different.
Yes.
You like, if I can ever get back out there again, if I could ever get back, because he had to learn how to walk too. I was on bed rest. I had to learn how to stand up straight again after it was all over. Cause um, and so especially when I got my strength back here recently too. Yeah, I felt just like he felt. We was out that motherfucker together like,
Get it, get it, get it. Bye, Deborah. Have a good evening.
peace to you. And like I said, he can dance. So I'm thinking maybe they thinking he coming out just like it's a comedian show. He dancing, he having a good time. Um, but nah, man, you just come and see what the brother has to say. Just come and receive whatever it is. Because Jamie's a little unique, man. He's gonna sing some. He's gonna do all this different stuff. He's dope. Um, he might be starting to wake up.
Hmm. Have a good night, Brittany.
Hey, buddy.
Take off his what you call it? What's wrong?
No, just tossing, turning a little bit, still asleep.
Oh,
Nah, but the show was hitting, man. It was hitting.
yeah, it was really good.
I know it was something I was about to say too, and I hate I forgot it. I really hope the thought comes back to me before we hop off here. I said I really do want your baby. Sis, I'm sorry.
She asked could she have him one of the other lives. I think it was earlier today or yesterday.
That's crazy. That's
And I
nasty
was
work.
like, nah, mama. She was like, I know that's right. Lisa said, hell no.
That's nasty work right there, boy.
Like that's a no,
Peace, Gemini
ma'am.
rising.
I was like, no, ma'am.
Hmm.
No, ma'am.
That's nasty work. I am really trying to gather that thought on what I was about to say. I know we was talking about his daughter, the guitar. Yeah, black excellence. This is what I was about to say. So many comedians, so many superstars, performers, while trying to give their children something they never had, missed their children's life, right? You see all these children talking about it. 50 Cent's son, T.I.'s son. You see all these children feeling like they didn't get enough of their parents, right? What Jamie Foxx did on this show was something I think we can all learn from. He had his daughter host him, pull him out, bring him out on stage, and then his other daughter performed with him. And if they weren't performing, they could have just been sitting to the side, and it would have been beautiful for them to travel it to every show with him. Why not? It's his
Mhm.
business. We should teach our children to do exactly what we do. You travel with daddy, you travel with mama, and we all do this together. Um, but I thought that was pure black excellence. Him having his daughter bring him out, and you got to think about this. He went through his whole life being a celebrity, and you know it's so much time probably lost and so much time he probably took for granted, even though he's in his children's life, because he did talk about um, just regular interaction within family life. So he's in his children's life, but you know some things kind of you take for granted, and when your life is on the line, you don't take that for granted no more.
Mhm.
So I think that's why we see Jamie Foxx like I want my babies with me because he was it was 3 months, right? The 3 months he was in the hospital.
Uh, a month and a half, and I think 20 days of that he couldn't remember what occurred.
Okay, okay, because I know that he said they held it down for him, wouldn't let nobody see him, and
Mhm.
because he didn't want nobody to see him like that.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying through that interaction of having to be fed, having to
Days.
your relationship with your family, those people there, is going to become so much more surreal, and ultimately it'll become what's more important because at the end this is who was there for me. You realize that wow, the whole world knows me. This is actually what's important to me. So while I'm known as Jamie Foxx, Eric Bishop has a family of
Mhm.
people who truly love him, who don't give a damn about any of those movies and nothing like that, who genuinely loves him, who wants the best for him. And I think that brought him back to that, because we all can get so focused on work and what we got going on that we can kind of forget that. And
Mhm.
he said something that broke my heart. He said that he he said God gave him talent, God gave him money, He gave him things, and when he went the wrong way, when he took his eyes off God, God gave him a stroke. And it broke my heart when he said that because my first thought was, you think God would be so cruel? I said, no, God wouldn't do that. God wouldn't give you a stroke just to get your attention. Um, but of course, he'll take that stroke and he'll use that as every reason to get closer to God. And so ultimately, it's a beautiful statement, but it was just like, ah, you're traveling a lot, you're stressed.
Mm-hmm.
probably not eating right,
Mm-hmm.
but it just shows like I can love people, and respect where they're coming from and understand where they're coming from without believing like they think. But sometimes I think people's thoughts are make things more painful than what they truly are,
Mm-hmm.
make things more beautiful than what they truly are, make things more powerful. I think it showed too that like old people, I mean, people who are feeling like they dying, they become wise. They become wise. All of a sudden, the shit they say be making a lot of sense. They on their way out. It's crazy.
And thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. Yes, that's our baby. That's mama baby. I love me some me.
Maybe everything.
Mhm.
He was partying too much and probably doing things he shouldn't have been, which is why he made that statement.
Mm.
I could see that too. You're right. A lot of that could be. I got you. I could see that.
I'm sure it comes with the lifestyle, a lot of restless nights, insomnia, a bunch of
Hmm.
stuff. Like, you have to meet deadlines and then you're crunching, like so many
Hmm.
different trying to rehearse or whatever project
Hmm.
is going on at that time. Um, and of course, I would imagine too, being a man as well, having people to provide for would be that extra incentive to rest less,
Hmm.
than you should.
Hmm.
Uh, I know based off of just, my father and the men that grew up in my family, um, and not only that, but being melanated. Our men don't as far as they're concerned, they strong enough to beat everything. Like, I don't need no a hospital. Like, I don't need no medicine,
Hmm.
and it takes for that scare to correct all of that. No therapy, no medicine. I don't need rest. I'll sleep when I'm dead type energy. And even though a lot of us benefit from that as wives and mothers and daughters and just children overall, it unfortunately it ultimately catches up with that man because your body will fatigue. And if you push it too far, it'll break.
Hmm. Thank you so much, Kimberly.
And so that's the scary part is I think that he might have just been, running on fumes,
Hmm.
project after project after project. And I got it. Like you said, I'm Jamie Foxx. I got it.
It's not a problem. I want to make it too. Remember that. I'm Jamie Foxx, right?
Hmm.
There was the part I paused it again, right? He was talking about how when he woke up from the coma, he thought one of his nurses was beautiful, right? And one of his workers was like, Fox, Fox. I guess he thought Jamie was about to try to put the moves on him. Like, Fox, that's your nurse. What you mean it's my nurse? I said, Fox, you've been in the hospital for a month and a half, blah, blah, blah. He didn't remember. Either way, she's about to take him a bath. He don't want her to because he don't want her to see his whip wham, right? He called it his pickle. He don't want her to see it. You don't know what I don't know what it looked like right now. I ain't seen it in a while, right? She basically ended up telling him, I already been bathing you. So I had hit pause a little bit on that part because I just had to say something. I don't be, just sometimes you just gotta pause it or whatever. And I was like, yo, I couldn't imagine. I'm very private about my private. Okay. Um,
And the funny thing is, you actually paused it before she said, "I've been bathing you for a month."
now why you gotta call me out?
This because I'm like,
I'm just
because
playing.
you were able to really catch it and just to say like, what could she have been doing?
Right, right,
What
right.
could she have been saying? And so we had that dialogue, and then you pressed play, and she was just like, I have already been bathing you for a month.
Right. Yeah, yeah, I did. I did. Yeah.
I was like, you
Yeah.
called
So she's like,
it.
I want you bathing me. I was like, but she probably already have.
Mhm.
And I asked her, like, how would you feel if you found out somebody was bathing you
Violated.
while you was
Un-
out?
yeah, unconscious. Oh
And
my
I wouldn't want
goodness.
that person to bathe me no more.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't want that person to bathe me no more, right? If they if I woke up and they said I've already been bathing you, we're good, but I need somebody new. We got to get used to this together. We got to go on this at the same time. You can't. I already know your way around my balls and on your own. That's crazy.
Mhm. I think too, what's major impact is the gender of the nurse. Like as a woman, I would be upset if I was already being bathed, but I would be PO'd if it was a man, a male
Absolutely,
nurse. You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Just like
But
I
I'm
know
the
for
same.
yeah,
I know I be PO'd if it was a man too.
yeah, I was just
So
gonna say
we both want one.
yeah, yeah. So I've been violated either way, but more so if it was a male nurse for real. Like no, like oh my gosh. Hmm.
But I got to just give me a new nurse. We got to start over. You ain't gonna be telling me about me and shit.
Right.
You got a mole
Yeah.
right underneath your tank. What the fuck is you talking about? I
Uh,
never knew what you talking about, bruh.
yeah.
Nah, just give me a new nurse, and we're gonna have to walk this out together. Uh,
I can't
eh,
imagine. I can't
I
imagine.
couldn't imagine.
I didn't even want no sonogram from no male nurse. I was like, I'm sorry, are you? Oh yeah, no, no,
Mhm.
no, no. Can you find some? I'm the only one. It'll be about an hour. Guess we gonna wait about an hour then.
Mhm.
Because you still the answer is no.
Then I was like, and plus somebody could try to take a picture of it, embarrass him, take a picture of him, and sell it or something like that. And
Yeah,
so,
too
um,
crazy.
but either way, I thought that was deep right there. It's just you out of it for a month. You just imagine you just your lights out, and then you wake up. It's a month later. The world has went on without you.
Hmm.
You think the world can't go on a day without you. You think you got to get up and do what you got to do tomorrow, or
Hmm.
that's the end of it. But man, to know that the world can just go without you, go on without you, is crazy. And they have to be caught up on everything, and know all this stuff been going on while you've been out. Because I think he was back, but his brain wasn't back.
Hmm.
So his consciousness wasn't back, but he was up and he was still he was up, but he wasn't conscious. So the moment he got his consciousness back, he found out how long he had been gone. And then you said that there was one part I told you you had to remember
Oh, if you hadn't said that, I just had it.
something he said.
Oh, I'm Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
when they were trying to tell him that he was paralyzed and stuff like that, and he was like, "I'm Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx don't get strokes." And I said, "But Eric Bishop do."
Hmm.
I said, "Eric Bishop do. You can believe you invincible out here." He was like, when you dream of being wealthy, when you dream of having it all, you never dream of being ill. You always dream
Mm.
of being healthy." And I was like, "Damn, you right, bro.
Positive.
You right."
Mhm.
So to me, it was just beautiful, man.
Yeah, definitely was.
Um, one thing about Kev, you're gonna learn something from his line before you get off if you're really listening. Indeed, thank you. Yeah, something was in a coma for 3 days. Wow, but my stepmom came there to bathe me. Wow, what was that like? And that's what I thought. That's what I thought was so beautiful about it. You know, Martin didn't do that. Martin told his story a different way. After he had gotten out the hospital, but he told us what it was like. He's crying. He's talking about how sentimental he sees life now. How afraid he was of losing his life. How his parents held him. I mean, how his family held him down. How his sister came in the nick of time, and he sees her as an angel now. He experienced his moments a lot like I did in those surgery moments. You value those people who came to see you and who was there for you during those moments. When you're young, you think you'll always be strong. You think you'll never go through anything. But life has a way of teaching lessons, and that's why I say the universe is the greatest teacher. Jamie Foxx will be a better man because of what he just had to go through. You can see it, you can
Mhm.
feel it on him. It's so
Mhm.
powerful. So if it is due to living life too fast, putting things in his body that he shouldn't, hopefully he'll calm down. I can tell in his demeanor he's not suited for that right now. So he still has some healing to do. I can tell he has some work to do. But I'm rooting for that brother, man. I
Mhm.
really am. So somebody like him, if we lose a brother like that, I would definitely cry. It would feel like a real loss of my family because I grew up with this. I grew up watching this brother daily. Jamie Foxx show.
Mhm.
I was like, this is the same guy from Booty Call.
Mhm.
He's an old man now. He's like got a shake in his head now due to a stroke. He's got a little bit more weight on his body and face. It's just we age, yo. We look different. It's crazy aging with people, yo. I feel that way when I watch most movies with people I grew up that was young at the same time. Singers too. I was like Nelly 50, Nelly 50.
You start. How old am
How old
I?
am I then?
Right? Yeah. That mean they was this old when I was this old.
hmm
Yeah,
I
that's
started
crazy.
looking people up. How the hell old is
Uh,
Usher? Usher
right.
40, Usher 40 something. In my mind, these motherfuckers are still kids, y'all. I don't know why I be like that. Chris Brown probably 40 or some shit. Fuck, I'm sorry. Chris Brown out there trumping and shit. 40 years old, yo.
That's
He just
funny.
still look, yo. This nigga's 52. Chris Brown out there. If I had more room and shit, I'd get down, yo. I thought Usher was so much younger than me. Right. I started Googling everybody. I said, it was like a sad night. It was like a sad moment. I was like, damn, we old.
And I told him he is not old, y'all. He was there. He was going there. He really was.
You gotta let
Like
it, you gotta let
like
it, you gotta let
you
it be
see
dramatic.
him, and I'm just old. I'm like, you are not old. Like
And I don't mean I'm old.
not even close.
I don't mean I'm old. I
This
mean
man be out there uh crossing over and dunking with the best of them out on the court, talking about he old. I said,
she showed.
do you know how many men in your age bracket wouldn't even dream of getting on the court playing with their sons? Please, you are not old. So athletic, and come on now, this man over here talking about he old.
Well, that's the thing. I feel young, but then when I look at them and see their faces, when I look in the mirror and see my own, I'm reminded, okay, we getting older.
Hmm.
Because when I was young, people who looked like me, I thought was old.
Hmm.
Like they older, like you are older, mother.
Triple OG.
Because I'll tell you what's crazy. The world be trying to convince me too. Like, yeah, people who I be feeling like are peers,
Uh-huh.
they were like, "What's up, Uncle? What's up, G?"
That's what they give you your street cred. They start calling you a G.
Did you call me Uncle? What the fuck? The fuck you call me Uncle for? Bro, you OG.
That's funny.
I'm one of y'all. I'm a youth.
I know that's right. Say, nobody's OG. But it do kind of hit funny though when you start having those weird conversations where like I even with like Izzy, he'll be like, have you heard of this song? I was just like, I really need you to stop asking me them type of questions because I haven't run into a song that I've heard of yet. And I was like, and that did something to me. Like I was like, I don't want to have them type of conversations. Like you heard this song lately? I'm just like, who? What? What's the name of it? I don't know none of these artists. And I'm like,
Me either.
dang.
I
I'm
don't know
like, have I
nobody.
become that person back in my day? That ain't no real music. I was like, oh my God, what is happening
Mhm.
to me?
I don't know no new comedians, no new actors.
Yeah, yeah.
To me, all the greatest comedians are old like me.
That's
I'm so
funny.
unglued because I don't really watch TV like that. So
Hmm.
I know who King Batch and all those guys are, but I've never watched them perform.
Hmm.
So I'm still like on Eddie Murphy and all these guys and
Hmm.
Dave Chappelle because I grew up with those guys.
Hmm.
And so I don't know who the new people are anymore.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. It's crazy. I don't know what nothing is no more.
Mm-mm.
But like I walk up to people who I feel like are my age,
Mm-hmm.
my peers, who
Mm-hmm.
I who I I'm like, what's up with you, bro? Just
Mm-hmm.
it's a stranger. They be like, what's up, Unc?
Yeah,
Like, bro, I'm with y'all. What you mean?
right. We on the same.
And I look in the mirror and be like, ah, this motherfucker. See an old man. You see an old man. That's what it is. Mm-mm-mm.
That's what you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them you want to see me on the court. School them. They gonna be calling you oh no more.
It's the shit that you got to prove it to them. Now it's like they don't see you as one of them no more. You actually now listen. When I was in church, right? When I was in church, um, I used to wonder why the 30-year-olds be going on the youth trips. Okay, because I still feel like that's not a youth,
That's funny.
and I feel like that's like 30-year-olds who really don't want to give up. They ain't really ready to transition into being an adult. They do act like adults, but they still be on all the youth trips.
Hmm.
I'd be like, I don't. What is really a youth thing? Because why are you here? And it's when you're young, when you're a
Uh-huh.
young person.
Yeah.
And but I think you've been at the church the whole time. You don't want to step out and say, I ain't no youth no more.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And so at some point, the people on the bus gonna question why you still on there. And I think I'm being questioned. I'm serious. I think the youth that's on the bus is questioning why I'm still going on all these trips because I'm too
Mm.
old to be on it. That's kind of what I feel like.
Mm.
That didn't make any sense to you?
It makes sense.
No, it don't. You somewhere else with it.
No, it makes sense. I mean, because I feel like once, like a woman, when you're, I want to say around 32, people stop saying, "Oh, you young, you got your whole life ahead of you."
Hmm.
You know, you trying to prove yourself grown.
Hmm.
Somewhere between 32 and 35, people stop saying that to you. Like, it's just like, what happened?
Hmm.
And you notice, it irritates the best out of you when you hear it because you just like, I'm grown. I'm 30. I'm grown. I'm 28. I'm grown. And all of a sudden, people don't say that no more. You just like, what happened? And the first time you have to hit the what is the word I'm looking for? Oh gosh, they ask you what age bracket you're in, and you're officially in the 36 to 40, and you have to hit that button for the first time. You just be like,
Hmm.
I'm about to be 40.
So
Whoa.
so do younger girls treat you like you're mature or like a auntie or grandmother or mother?
No,
That's how young men treat me. They treat me like that. L sharp, and that would be L sharp. Oh, she's talking to L sharp. What you saying to L sharp? I would want to see you around make some good music. I know that LP will be the bomb. That's in the works, guys. For real, that's in the works.
not only think that's because of how I look, because if you have to think about it, like with our union, how many times do you see people in the comments going, "You taking advantage of that young girl"?
Hmm.
They don't believe that I'm grown. They
I
think
just
I'm a
think I'm
child.
old. They think I'm old.
They think I'm a child. They're always like, "Lacey, how old are you? You don't need to be messing with that. That man is taking advantage of you." I'm like, "How old do y'all think I am?"
If I shave, I'm like a couple years off. It's just my grades, man.
Anybody with any sense is not buying that because you have grays in your beard. You do not look like an old man.
My skin look old. Look at it.
It does not. Stop that. You don't even get acne talking about your skin get old. Your skin don't be oily. You don't get pimples. Your skin is always clear and super good. Talking about your skin. So
No, I promise you, it's just weird. It grays all the way up to about here, so it grays all the way around. I think somewhere in the back, around the back of my head. But it's kind of like distinguished though. I love it though. Actually, don't get it twisted. I wouldn't change this now. I love the gray beard. Yeah,
yeah.
but it's distinguishing. It's like here and here, and it's like perfectly on both sides. I always say when I grow up, if I grow gray. or go gray. I want it to be distinguished. Like,
If I may, your perspective, I would say if I didn't know you, I would say you look like somebody's father. I would not say you look like somebody's grandfather. You are not old.
thank you, baby.
Like, and I wouldn't say you have 20-year-old kids. I would say you have a child, definitely, but I wouldn't be able to gauge the age range off the grade.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you're definitely a father. You teaching somebody something. But
Hmm.
I wouldn't call you a grandfather right out the gate, and I definitely wouldn't assume that you had a 24-year-old out the gate.
Hmm.
So me looking at it from that perspective, I'm like, no, you're not. Like,
Hmm.
if I look at a grown man and I'm like, oh yeah, you grandpa somebody, you, that's when I would say, yeah, he's getting up there.
Yeah, I got you.
But when you tell people you got a grandbaby, they're like, where? You don't believe him because you don't look like nobody grandfather.
Well, I started super young,
I don't
so
believe you.
I started young, and so did she. So I'm very much a grandfather.
Grandfather.
And somebody said, hang on, Kevin, my ex is all the way straight. He met you and Robert and said you have some of the smoothest skin he ever seen on men. I appreciate that. People often ask me what I put on my skin, 'cause I never got bumps and never had to worry about bumps. I'm just lucky.
For the women, that must make you jealous.
I'll get an ingrown hair once every blue moon, but I've never had acne. I've never have I had a pimple. I don't know.
No,
I
like
might
you
have had a pimple
said,
like on my forehead or something up here sometime. But, I know. I feel like
if
I
it
have.
occurred, it happened prior to the last 5 years.
Hmm.
I could say you've had probably two ingrowns since I've known you,
Hmm.
and zero pimples, which makes me mad because I can't count the amount of pimples I've had since I've known you.
Yeah, I never got pimples in school. Even in high school during puberty or nothing, I never got no pimples at all. None. I meant not care. Let me see here. Chart said, okay, not care if I look forward to watching. It draw so much. Nah, shoot. I appreciate that. That's what's up. Doing skin treatment, lining you up and shit. Yeah. Lacey got some barber skills too. I ain't never let her cut me up
I
though.
was just about to say he ain't let me near no Clippers.
Cause I know she gonna try to fuck up my swag,
That's a whole lie. Don't let him lie to y'all. I
my
said
feng shui.
I don't want to got a whole education in this thing. I wouldn't even do it like
She be
that.
like, oops, whole beard gone.
Mm-mm. No, but here's the thing: when you let your companion do, you know, your clippers, she's invested because if she mess you up, she got to hear people clowning her boo. Nobody wants to, you know what I mean? You get a real
Yeah, but
steady
she also ain't
hand.
gotta worry about nobody looking at it neither.
No, see, if you got one of them that'll mess you up so don't nobody look at you, just go ahead and give her the boot because that is terrible. That's a terrible thing to do. Do you know how long it takes to grow that back?
Hmm.
That's terrible. But I've seen women do it deliberately, cut some hair.
So when I met you, right,
Mhm.
I didn't have any gray.
No,
So when I met Lacey, I didn't have any gray, and her hair was probably right here.
shorter. Yeah, probably like okay. Yeah, shorter.
So
Hmm.
I'm how long it is for y'all.
Okay. Oh, right now.
Look at all this hair, y'all. All the way down. I ain't pull it. I'm like, why you pulling her hair? I didn't pull her hair.
It was a tug.
Time has flown and times have changed. I think in the next year or so, 2 years, I'll probably be completely silver or something. That'll be fire. Wait to see that.
Yeah, that'd be
My cousin hit me up today. He was like, man, wonder why your beard changed so fast. It seemed like a couple months ago or something. It was black. What did he say? He was talking about one of his homeboys. Just talking about my business. But I like it. Like I said,
Yeah.
he said they love you a lot.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to fight with Kev first. My hair is getting heavy. It's becoming a nuisance. So the thought has popped into my mind quite a few times, but I don't think Kev's ready to part ways.
Hey, now you know what you
and,
know what they're gonna say.
and Meek
She ain't allowed to cut her own hair.
and Meek is always pulling on my hair too.
She's controlling it. Yes, that's so she can cut her hair.
No, not at all.
I
But
can't
I
believe
def
it.
but he loves my locks and I care that he loves my locks. So I'm trying to hang on to them as long as possible.
I do let out a little sound every time she be like, I think I'm gonna cut them down some, they heavy. I be like, oh, what? No, 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 okay, baby, that's what you want to do. I understand. She can tell. She can tell. I was like, oh,
Uh-huh.
say yeah, Kevin, let that wisdom grow. Yeah, don't. Yeah,
You kind of have to though, because well, your hair grows about 6 inches a year. This is not coming from a bragging place, but my hair grows a little bit faster than that. So even if I cut it down, it'll take, if I don't cut enough off, in 2 years, I'll be right back.
mm,
So I wouldn't want to invest in cutting my hair and do all of that and maybe like cutting them and reattaching them only to have to do it again in 2 years. You see what I'm saying? Like I would have to bring it up quite a bit so I get a decent amount of
this phone gonna be dead soon, y'all. So I'm about to hop off. And I know y'all can tell I'm
time.
sleepy over here. Um, but somebody said something. I want to say something too, real quick. Don't be like Smokey Robinson. Yes, I think Smokey shaved his off and had the Master P game face, right? Yeah, nah, I'm gonna keep my beard. I like aging gracefully. I think that's the beauty of it all. Yeah, you don't know if your hair turned gray. You don't know if your hair fall out. Just let it happen. Just let it flow, let it be, and see what you end up looking like in the end. That's why I like people when they do like freeform locks and stuff. I think that's a beautiful concept, Jack. Just
Let it
be, just
go.
let it go and see
Hmm.
what you look like. Just see what it is. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So, we're just gonna see what it looks like. Um,
Real quick,
mm,
do you think women are more anxious or afraid about grays compared to men or, both
sure.
genders?
No, sure. I think there's so much beauty stigma placed on women. Where I would think if anybody's gonna be concerned about those type of changes, it would be women. Absolutely. Yeah, men more so they don't happen until later for us. We want to be able to still work the same, want to still to do the same output,
Hmm.
and so. But I don't think gray's a part of it. We kind of want to keep it black because it kind of symbolizes youth, but I don't think it affects as much as it does y'all.
Mm. I was just
Yeah.
thinking about it. Like I think it'll be longer than I anticipate because
Mm,
my father is approaching 60 and you could count how many he has. And
mm,
then my mother, she barely had any as well. So I would assume that between them, they had less than probably 15, 20 hairs.
You see, my,
So,
my father grade is probably really similar to mine too, which is crazy.
mm,
But listen, y'all, we about to be out. Uh, love y'all. Check y'all later, man. Check me in the morning. Again, gonna be a great live. All right. Peace, y'all.
bye.
Ooh, I'm sleepy. I go to bed super early, y'all. I wake up super early every morning too. Just wanted to get that out there. Peace, y'all.